I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others.
Hey guys!
Hey guys!
What's your hand?
We got a special guest with us, Brandon
D.
Trouble,
Daniel, Brandon, whatever.
and we here to talk about his love life. We here to talk about his sex life. We here to talk about everything we want to talk about because this is the Pillow Talk.
Hello, talk.
Oh, what a pillow? Oh, here go pillow.
Pillow.
Here.
All right.
Probably.
All right.
Hope I ain't fight on it. Oh, I ain't.
Pillow talk.
Pillow Talk.
Pillow talk. About-
Yeah, this is her cousin.
Yeah, I'm her cousin. You can see I'm related to her, not him. You can't tell
You can tell the color difference.
from between me and him.
Is it? Yep.
So how long would you say you haven't been single for anymore?
Shit, 2019. It was probably like the summer of 2017. So it's been a while, like 2017, like October of 2017. Somewhere.
Hold on, you say you ain't been single since 2017?
I have been single since then.
Oh, you have? All right, cool,
Yeah.
cool. I was to say, God damn, boy, you been hiding from me?
Oh, damn, man.
Hiding from me now. Let me see her, cuz.
No, I wouldn't go
Let's
that
see how
long.
she look. How she look. She gotta be right.
Bobby Reed.
She gotta be left. But she gotta be looking, yeah.
She yeah.
So do you feel like the difference between being in a relationship and being single affects your everyday life?
It actually enhanced my life. Actually, I think when you're single for so long, it just becomes convenient. It's not exactly better. You just feel like it's better because that's what you're used to. But then once you get like like a sturdy idea of living versus, oh, I think I'm see this one tonight and she don't come through, and then now you trying to bounce back and text another one. It's like it's really not sturdy. It's not healthy.
Yeah, you don't really get that stability
Nah,
that you're looking for.
You don't get that. You don't get that when you call that 4 in the morning. You don't get that answer, that pickup.
Yeah, versus you just go home and
Yeah, go
that's
home.
Just
somebody
go
right
home.
there, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Wake up, I got something for you. You know,
What you gonna get for them?
I ain't gotta get it for it. It's already.
It's already there. Already there. Who you with? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm about? But yeah, that like I don't know, just the whole idea of somebody, that actually cares for you and wants to see you. Don't get me wrong, you could be single and have somebody that's like stuck to you, but it's more sexual most of the time.
Yeah.
And
Well, especially that most of the time the woman is not the one that doesn't want the commitment. Like usually.
it's the man that
Yeah.
doesn't want the commitment.
So then the girl just does all the girlfriend stuff for the guy just because she's hoping it's gonna turn out into a relationship.
And if you're nice like I am, even when you're single, they do assume
Yeah,
that.
but then women catch feelings and they often end up getting hurt. So to actually give that commitment to a person you can see yourself being with is definitely a lot better, because then, you can just spend your time with somebody you actually really like.
Yeah, cause like
You looking at me when you said that?
Really like you, boy.
Oh yeah, girl. Oh yeah, girl. We in this right now.
oh, hey, I could walk off. You know what I'm saying? I'm out at the house right now, so I could dip. It's all good. We're gonna be doing the same thing. Just give me about 20 minutes to get to her. You know what I'm saying? But
So what are certain qualities that you find very attractive in her?
in her,
Like certain qualities that you expect from a woman and you feel like she has?
so like we said off of camera, this is the first person I've ever dated who has a child, and so one thing I always notice about her, because I grew up in a 2-parent household, and so my parents were always there. You know what I'm saying? They always cared. They always made sure I was okay. They always made sure I experienced things. Hold up.
What are you doing? A shot of power? Just give him the bottle.
All right.
I don't trust him. I don't know where lips been at.
No.
That's my cousin.
Hey.
That's my cousin, but he nasty.
Oh, bruh.
He nasty. He went to nasty
Last
school.
night was but
You know, this guy used to walk down Bourbon before it was a thing. He used to walk down Bourbon and say, "You want your booty eat? You want your booty eat? You want your booty eat? I lick booty."
yeah.
That's how he was.
Before eating booty was a public before
Kevin
Kevin
Gates.
Gates. Yeah, Kevin Gates was, you know.
Before Kevin Gates, before all the other stuff.
I think he was walking by and he overheard me
He overheard
saying
him, and
he was like,
he been doing
that's a
it.
word, that's a thing.
He been booty banded.
Not in general, man, because it sounds like some other shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like
he been booty banded. You booty banded. I'm sorry.
but
he said but.
Oh, this motherfucker.
He said
with
but.
one T. With one T, not two. One T in the butt, not two. You gotta say it short, but the things that I like about it too, is like I said, I grew up in a 2-parent household.
Two parents.
It was
Not
dope.
2 chains, 2 parents.
2 parents. You know what I'm saying? And I just like how much she cares about her child. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, like when I'm around her, she talks about how much she misses her daughter. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Because, you know, she co-parents. And so.
Oh, you about your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even know what the question
My
was.
sideline, yeah. But, yeah, so, you know, Dad, she's a hard worker. She loves working. Like, you know, she loves being busy. So just that sense of independence and, like, something I can see in a partner. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And,
so, cause it's all that. It's like that vision of seeing yourself being long-term with somebody.
Exactly.
So those are the qualities
Hold
that
up.
you look at.
That's your girlfriend, though, right?
Yeah.
You said something in a partner that you could see in the partner, like that's not your girlfriend, becoming your girlfriend.
No, a partner is more than a girlfriend.
No,
A
it's
partner.
Well,
It's deeper than that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
a
like,
partner is
like just seeing something I could build with.
Yeah.
You could marry
Yeah.
yeah, like we're partners.
the best partner.
Ooh. Man, I'm gonna walk out of here, man. It's good.
But
That's why
tell you.
it ain't the lights. It's these two. So yeah, you know, she really loves her daughter. She's there for her daughter.
She
Great
works
partner.
hard.
She works hard. She's very caring. She's giving.
Do y'all have like a good communication?
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you know, not to say that we wouldn't have had it regardless, but I'm one of those people now where I've gotten to, like I'm 29 now. So I've gotten to a point where like I've been engaged before, you know, and I feel like in past relationships, I was a great guy, but I feel like I hadn't established myself as a man with the person. Like it's a difference, like not saying that I just came off the wrong way. It's just sometimes it's a mixture in between being gentle and also being firm.
Mm-hmm.
And like, look, I'm here, you know what I mean? But we're gonna respect each other
Yeah,
at
because
all times.
A woman does not like we. Well, personally, I call it a butterfly, like a guy that's just kind of floating around and
Mhm.
doesn't really know what he's doing. Like no, like women like it when the man is like the rock and he like makes decisions. Not all the time. Like we like to feel that we're in control,
Yeah.
but we still we need the man to be solid. And when it's a guy that's just kind of
Like, oh, I don't know what to do. And
yeah, like kind of flying around and he's
Yeah.
not really stable, then it's unattractive.
yeah.
So, and I think that when guys are younger, they're kind of still in that phase and they don't really know how to offer that stability to a woman.
And
So-
the money could be there. You just don't know how to.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
it comes over time and with experience
Mhm.
that you realize, you know, like, okay, so this is my role as a man.
Exactly.
Like, these are the expectations that a woman, you know, should live up to, even, like you said earlier, even without her knowing. You know, it's like being that piece of the puzzle that she needs.
And what she's speaking about is, earlier I was speaking about, I was cleaning up because she was sick, and I was cleaning up, and she had like a couple of her debit cards laying on the counter, and she had like this old wallet. Because sometimes even me, like if it's working for me, I'll leave it alone. You know, like I just won't even spend extra money. Like I'd rather spend the money on something else, and we get in that space. But it's me being her partner. I feel like, you know, I want her to have it don't have to be the finer things, but just better things. You
Better
know,
quality.
yeah, better quality, exactly. You know, so I was putting her cards into her wallet. It was like this wallet her mom gave her a while back.
You didn't steal a car.
No, I ain't steal the cards. Yeah, but the zipper was broke.
Chain
And
smack.
it was a little dated or whatever. You know, so I went ahead and I'm like, all right, cool. She was asleep. I went to, because she stays not too far from my mall, so I drove over there to Dillard's, got her another wallet, a Michael Kors wallet to be specific. And I took all her cards out of her old wallet and put it in a new one and put it back in her purse and didn't tell her about it. And yeah,
That's so nice.
You sweet like that?
It's so nice.
I ain't know you had it in there, y'all. I ain't know.
Women-
He learned from me.
Women love that. Like,
I
it's-
ain't
He
know.
learned from me.
I want to know that guy. I just
Women
can't.
love that. Like, the
came and
fact
said,
that
"Oh, you like
a man comes around and just picks up like certain things, you know, it just makes a woman feel so comfortable in a good way.
Yeah.
So you know about what we were talking about earlier about like the 5 languages of love.
Mhm.
Which language do you feel like you give love?
Yeah. Which one?
Yeah.
That I give? I ain't gonna lie, I'm a huge acts of service person.
For other people.
Other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
You are, even in friendship you are.
Yeah. Like I'm always that person like, yo, let me cover that, or
Oh yeah.
you know.
Birthday time, dinner time.
I pay for his dinner
Oh,
every year.
yeah,
Every year.
Yeah, I'd be like, birthday, I'm here, we at.
Yeah, but
Every
also
year.
even when he calls like, hey, I need this, or can you help us with that? Like earlier today, like you're right there. So I can only imagine in a relationship.
I was late, but I was
It doesn't
I was
matter.
helping somebody else do something.
Right, and so I can only
Yeah.
imagine that in a relationship, you're probably the type of boyfriend that like, you know, whatever you can do,
Yeah.
you'll do it.
If I feel like it's reasonable.
Yeah, it's reasonable,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's not just you just not
Yeah, you
giving
just-
taking advantage.
Being
Yeah.
somewhere in public with a man and feeling like she's a part of everything.
Yeah, but also it makes the woman feel like her man is like proud of her being
Yeah,
his
yeah.
girl, and women love that feeling.
And
like,
I am.
He does that with me all the time, everywhere I go. Like he makes me feel like he's so proud of having me, and it makes me feel so great, you know.
Mhm.
And that's what you did to her, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
You gotta keep doing that, you know.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
the happier the woman is, like the better your relationship is gonna go.
Bruh.
I always say,
And I'm enjoying it right now.
Always
like-
just say right.
Right.
That's what he does. But
But
he said da 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 da, right, and I'll say right, right.
don't even know what it was said before, right?
Right.
But if you say it's right,
Then he
I trust
is
it. I
right.
trust it.
Yeah.
I gotta trust it. You said it's right. But yeah, man.
So how long y'all been talking?
I've been on this since 2012. We started talking like around 2016.
Makes her
Yeah.
different than all the exes you've been talking to.
Okay, cool.
What makes her different?
Say different. Okay, cool. So I feel like the way she operates, it makes me feel now is stuff that I would feel like later on in the relationship, and sometimes not at all either. You know what I mean? Like it's a level of understanding and trust that you don't. It's kind of hard to find in people. More so understanding. You know what I mean? Like just like she gets me. You know, and I get her. Like we both don't like to argue. You know that about each other. And so we literally make our way around each other. You know, so like if all right, I addressed something the other day, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I learned about addressing stuff is to make sure the other person doesn't feel attacked. You know, and so I always try to address stuff to where it's like, no big deal. I'm just saying, you know, it rubbed me the wrong way. I ain't mad about it. Just letting you know, cool. And then like everybody walks away unscathed. You know what I'm saying? I literally throughout the day try to find a way to, like some stuff is natural, but some ways like I with the wallet thing.
Oh, to make us smile.
Like I try to find a way somewhere. Like it don't have to be. And that's the thing with guys too. It doesn't always have to be expensive. It doesn't always have to be
doesn't.
materialistic.
Oh yeah, heck no, huh?
No, there you go.
It makes it worse sometimes because then it makes you feel like, damn, like I'm not for sale, like, you know. Like
That's how I am.
I'd rather get a text message, you know, like unexpected, and well, you make me laugh when I'm having a shitty day at work, you know, or like, just the little things, they count so much more.
Yeah, like this morning I bought a $10 omelet from IHOP, and she blushed the entire time I was in there at her job. Like,
well, that even more so because you actually brought her food to her work, and like knowing that all her coworkers are like there and stuff, like that makes a woman feel some type of way. Like it makes us feel so. Because as soon as you left that door, trust me that she's gonna be like, oh my God, can you believe it? Your Billy just brought me breakfast to work. I can't believe it. Because that's how we react.
It's like Kevin Hart when he like the,
oh my God.
what the hell? Like, bobbing and stuff.
But it's true because I remember that when we first started talking, one day out of the blue, like I was at work and he had his little brother. I didn't even know it was his brother. What's your brother? Deliver
Lonnie?
Flowers. No, not Lonnie's. No.
Kobe.
He had him deliver flowers to my job.
Come on now.
So there was like this big old bouquet of roses, and it had a card, and the card said.
I see.
You never told me you did this.
And
I did.
I didn't.
Well, you probably did. It was
It
probably a
just
while ago.
said it's like a year ago. It just said.
I don't want to you deliver. You say doing that. That's so stupid. I said what? You
Oh, don't listen to that.
And
Come
on the
on.
card it said like
I see
no
it.
specific. This card has no specific reason. I just wanted to make you smile. And I thought that was like the nicest thing, and it made my night, and it made me like love him so much more because it was something that was so special, you know, like.
Majesty,
Yeah, those little extra things are they just mean a lot, you know.
But yeah, I don't buy flowers no more.
No, I told him not to.
She said I buy flowers too much.
Yeah, I was like, man, we were spending like all this money on flowers every week, and like I would rather us save that money. So I told him to stop. I told him he could only buy me flowers for special occasions.
So her birthday came, I ain't bought no flowers.
It's not a special occasion.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He bought me flowers for Valentine's Day with strawberries in it.
Get your 28.
But yeah, so next time you should, you know.
Oh, I said you can push over.
You should send some flowers to her job.
No, actually, we was gonna do that her first day going back to work because she was sick, which I'm not gonna get it from.
I remember, like, I was in the middle of my shift, and suddenly I see this guy running up with flowers, and he's like, "These are for you," and I was just so overwhelmed, I couldn't believe it. He did it multiple times.
Yep. And she's still not pregnant.
Come on, huh?
I did it multiple times. I let it
Wait, are we
go.
still talking about the flowers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, y'all talking about flowers.
I thought he was talking about the pullout game.
No, I'm talking about parallel parking.
Yeah,
I'm talking about flowers. I'm talking about parallel parking.
Alright, so we out of here. Make sure our YouTube channel turn post notification. Become part of the family. We out of here. And make sure you hit that little bell and say turn your post notification. If you're not turning post notification, you're not turning post notification on, make sure you log into your Gmail account. Make sure you go back to the YouTube channel. And make sure you hit the knock the wig off.
Oh, she bald head?
Huh?
You knocked.
Oh,
he
you
got
put
a
the ball
wig.
on.
They had a wig on the mannequin.
Oh, we out of here.
I almost fell in the bowl.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Wow. We out of here.